People who aren't celebrating or partying right now, what are you doing? Laying in bed in my dark room listening to fireworks outside and scrolling through Reddit. Same. Except I got myself a new king-sized bed for Christmas and I am completely sprawled out and cozy. Best feeling. As soon as my wife gets up every morning I shift so that I'm diagonal. I don't even wake up to do it, my body just knows I need to take up the maximum amount of space possible. My husband does this but he goes to bed before me, so when I get there I only have a little corner to curl up in. He insists that Hess not technically taking up more room because Therese all that space on the other corner too. Edit, just to clarify, he doesn't do this on purpose, he does it in his sleep and does move over if I push at him. And while Hess pretty unapologetic about it, he is just joking about taking up the same amount of space. Hess not a total dick lol. I think you're married to a cat. I am, on Reddit. Me too, what are the odds? No way. Twinsies. Working because these shelves won't fill themselves. Stock crew sucks for holidays like this. It beats having to deal with customers at least. This. I'll take pets over people asking where the cheesecloth is for the 100th time and complaining cereal went up 20 cents because General Mills is on strike again. Lol yup. Whenever I start missing day shifts I just have to think about customers for a minute and then realize overnights aren't too bad. The holiday pay today helps too. Laying in my bed wondering how I became a bitter and miserable old man at the age of 30. You're an overachiever. You're way ahead of schedule. Overachiever? Back in my day we became bitter old men by the age of 10. I'm hiding in the bathroom at work because a psych patient just covered himself in shit like lotion and came down the hall blessing us all, and I just can't. I needed 5 sane minutes to myself and the bathroom is the only place to get it. Wish you could come to our hospital. It's a voluntary psych unit, so while folks are still pretty acute they're generally behaved and easy to work with. I actually wish I were celebrating the new year with our patients tonight. Cheers to you, hope you get many more breaks in the coming year. Or a better job in general. This is the Ed, we were stocking up on banana bags and Narcan for all the party people we expected to get but at the moment, this is what we're dealing with. Hess about to go night night, if you know what I mean, lol. Thanks for the wishful thinking, I hope I get more breaks in the future too. B. Banana bags? Bag for bananas. Birthday is at midnight, 15 minutes away. In sober living. Watching deep sea animal show. Same, birthday and sober. Spent the night playing Uno with my husband and drinking sparkling grape juice. Me and my husband played Uno with our 7-year-old most of the evening. When I told our son that you had done this too he said you guys sound like reasonable guys. Happy New Year and birthday. I think your 7-year-old son is about 30 years old. Just chilling. On Reddit, eh? Yep. Still chillin' on Reddit? She must be frozen by now. We like to stay up to see the new year. But we go to bed as soon as the new year is here. So I'm waiting for this stupid year to end already so I can go to sleep. Edit, it's New Year's good night and good riddance 2021. At home sick. Same. Woohoo. Me too. Wife and I cancelled Christmas Eve and Christmas plans because we both felt sick and couldn't get a test beforehand. Tested the day after and luckily didn't have COVID. Fast forward to this week and we found out she had an exposure at work on Tuesday. Woke up today with a headache that lasted all day so. Another holiday at home. Woo. We're supposed to take a trip on Thursday, but that likely won't happen either. Feels like there were no holidays this year, but I'm thankful we at least got to be together. Hope you're able to rest up and make some good food. Happy New Year. My sister started hospice yesterday. Given 2 weeks by hospice nurses. Sleeping on the couch next to her hospital bed in our living room. Nowhere else I'd rather be. Was just thinking of my brother. He passed away New Year's Eve 23 years ago now. I wish I could have been sleeping on a couch next to his hospital bed. Yeah, my mom fell on New Year's Eve 5 years ago. We unplugged the respirator 3 days later. This is a hard start every year. My mom passed on 5 years ago. Godspeed, brother. My female cousin took her own life last NY. I don't know if it was on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. The only note she left was asking someone to take care of her birds. Waiting for a ground crew to get me, and everyone else I guess, off this plane. For the last half hour. At the wrong airport. Air travel around the new year has become a high-risk adventure. If your flight could even assemble a crew, consider yourself lucky right now. Sorry to everyone who is stuck somewhere they don't want to be. My night flight was cancelled and my rescheduled ticket bumped me up to first class. Totally worth one night alone for the extra space. You'll get more than extra space in first class. Enjoy. Watching I Think You Should Leave on Netflix. Looking for a tiny dopamine hit in this thread. Happy New Year's. Pew pew. Right up the schnoz. Finished my morning coffee and breakfast, and I'm watching some YouTube videos and browsing the internet while the world slowly starts waking up on my side of the world. It's 5:30 a.m. here. Why do you wake up so early if you don't mind me asking? My sleep schedule is pretty ducked. I go to bed between 6 and 7 p.m., and I wake up between 2 and 3 a.m. I've been doing that for years. At least you're getting that 7+ hours still? True, true. And I gotta say that I do enjoy my dark mornings with the world still asleep around me. Just me with my coffee, internet and cats. Sounds peaceful. I wouldn't mind living that kind of life when I retire. I have been doing that for a few weeks. My time working is exhausting. I almost fall asleep after 4 hours of work. I'm 45 years old. I don't need to party every year, do I? I think I'm 44, I often lose track. I'm watching true crime docs and getting drunk alone. Cheers. Spending another New Year's Eve alone. I have a tradition of breaking in each year partying with my Animal Crossing characters. Been doing it since 2009 now. Only missed 2 years. We'll be getting on there after this to feel a bit less lonely. Never really had friends or family to celebrate with. They are always a comfort around this time of year, which is pretty hard for me. There I can pretend I have a community who want to celebrate every year with me. Edit. I did not expect this to blow up as much as it did. Thank you all so much. You truly made my night. Best wishes to you all this year. I appreciate every one of you. Here's a vid of me and my villagers entering the new year. Edit 2:wa. Thank you for the kind strangers who gave me Reddit Gold. Y'all truly have no idea how happy this made me. https www.reddit.com Random Crossing comments for day 75 Happy New Year wishing you all the best these. Yut medium android app source share. My father died suddenly last Sunday. I'm sitting here feeling horrible. I'm at work on an offshore oil platform. Been here since December 22nd and I go home on January 12th. Going to bed. Good night. Sweet dreams. Fellowship of the Ring, extended cut. Good way to end the year. Keeping my dogs company. Lots of fireworks. Writing wedding vows and not socializing so I don't get COVID before my wedding. Sitting at home with COVID so I don't infect anyone else. No one will read this, but I was on my way to a night party when I got the call that my grandpa died. Now I'm at the party just sad as duck. I'm so sorry to hear this. Sending virtual hugs your way. A lot of crying, hiding under a blanket on Reddit. So, normal Friday. Ada people talk a lot of crap about Redditors, but I always find really, truly good people here. Thank you to everyone who reached out. 3. Watching Clueless, texting friends, scrolling Reddit, debating if I should drink some sleepy time tea or read in bed.